The next afternoon they sat on the northern side of the veranda, protected from the wind. Gin sipped hot lemon tea and occasionally poked her big toe through a hole in the rotting wicker of the chaise longue. Everything was old and more dilapidated than she'd imagined. There was a strange sense of abandonment about the place, as if life had mysteriously come to a halt. Through the yellow-berried branches of the Cape lilac tree, Gin could see the remnants of a tennis court, cracked clay crazed with roots and reeds, and the surrounding chicken wire half fallen beneath a tangle of purple creeper. Where was the garden her mother had mentioned? Wild oats had worked their way right up to the house. Gin watched them swaying in the breeze. Some of the higher stalks were almost as tall as she was. They looked strange and out of place, their blonde spears prickling the fresh-faced hollyhocks. Granny had tried to make the garden English, Attie had explained, to remind her of home. Only the hollyhocks survived. Year after year they kept self-seeding, reaching out in the oddest of places. How quaint they looked as they peered down snootily from their pink-frilled bonnets. "Your mother loathed the farm," said Attie, draining her cup. She broke off a piece of milk arrowroot biscuit and threw it to the brown dog lying against her feet. "I can hear her now. I'm a city girl, born and bred." She couldn't wait. Left as soon as it became obvious your father wasn't coming home. Suddenly, Attie's eyes looked sad, and she stood up and walked away. The dog slunk down beside Gin, its yellowy gaze fixed upon her face. Every now and then it thumped its tail on the veranda, but Gin was oblivious. She sat there, staring at the empty paddocks, which rolled away into sandiness and a distant forest of gloomy conifers and karri. Down in the valley, the pewter waters of the dam stretched out dark against the tarnished reeds. Occasionally she could hear the plaintive baa of a sheep from far away, or the agonizing dry rasps of crows as they swooped down from the purply clouds above. Eventually, the dog hung its head and sloped into the shadows. Then the silence began to close in on her, and Gin took herself inside.